Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to another episode of CTL. We got a great one here for you. And DJ, he's killing it. I've seen some of the schedule tonight. And, oh my goodness. But of course, someone had to come down here and disrupt, as usual. And a lot's been going on. Of course, that final episode on the other brand brought a lot of people to a shocking conclusion. What happened? We still don't know the results, if G's brother's alive or not, but we'll go to that later on. We're kicking things off with the Twig here, and he's grumpy as always, and he's not getting anything he wants, which he doesn't deserve anything because he's not good enough, okay? I think we can all agree on one thing. He is not good enough. And the old man's making his way here. And he's been drinking a lot too. You know, he's become, a heavy drinker. And that's not good for his age. Shut up and respect your elder. I am your elder. I am the Twig. And I think this company, I think these people, and this manager are ageist. They haven't given me any opportunity because of my age. And I am demanding that I get a title shot. I know I'm the best. I know that I'm the only one that can beat Marcus. And I'm ready to go right now. I'm demanding you, DJ, to give me a title shot and let me prove myself to this company, because I am the best. I am the oldest, and I am the wisest. And of course, complaining, nagging, just like an old man would. And here comes another. Can we get any worse here? Michael Blaze is here. Can we get any worse? These two are knuckleheads. That's what they are. And I think everyone, including, the subs, DJ, and me, all agree on this. You may be the oldest, but you're definitely not the wisest. I, Michael Blaze, is the bloody wisest. You're nothing but a bloody old fart. And if anyone deserves a title match, it's I, Michael Blaze. So DJ, send me somebody, and I will show you that I am worthy, and I am better than anyone in this bloody company. And, oh my goodness, what is going on here? So we got Blaze and Twig. They're demanding a championship match. And, oh man, John is here. And he is the 24/7 champion. And I don't know about you all, but John is not afraid of these two. And I think everyone's going to agree on this. Okay, if there's one thing that we can see, if we can, put our axes down for one thing, it is that we cannot stand the Twig and Blaze. And John might solve our problem here tonight. So, I'm glad to see John. And it's official. Do it. Why not? Make it for the 24/7 title. Why not? I mean, John's not afraid of these two. And the 24/7 championship is up for grabs. And it's going to be a good one. And John and the Twig. And Blaze. So, John's not afraid to do a triple threat here. Usually this would be not recommended. But look at John just pushing him around. He's gonna have the time of his life on this. And who knows? But you got to be careful here. This is an elimination, so there can't be any lucky pin. So they'll have to eliminate John. And both of these two do not match against John. John is a heavy hitter. He's got a higher overall. And he's a lot bigger and a lot stronger than these two wimps will ever be. You know, you could probably give both of these guys steroids and they couldn't take John. So that just shows you his power. And he's going to enjoy the time of his life here because he loves to punish people he doesn't like. However, he's got to watch his back here because there is two of them. And they wanted a championship match. They got one. DJ granted them one. It's more like a punishment match, but we'll see what happens. They do have a chance. A 1% chance, but still. And John's just throwing them around. I love this. I love this. And I know some of you all, we haven't seen eye to eye in the last couple weeks. But it doesn't matter. It does, and look at John. You all have to love this. No matter how much you don't like me or DJ, you have to love this punishment. And look at the Twig just being punished. And Blaze with the cheap shot with the chair. And this is a killer opening for our episode. And John with the kick out there. And look at Twig throwing Blaze out. And John's still alive. And look at John, how he jerked the Twig. It almost gave him whiplash. And now just diving on him. The old man's not going to have any bones that aren't broken when this is all said and done. This is crazy. And I love that John went for this. And he's got to be careful, though, because there is two of them. They're not going to... Oh, my goodness. Blaze just took down the ref. Come on. What did he do, Blaze? You botched it. And took out the ref along with the Twig. And this has just been nothing but insanity. And the Twig's got a stick. And look here. Look at the chops by Michael Blaze. And Blaze and John working together there briefly. And if I was these two, if I was Blaze and Twig, I'd double team John. That's what I would have to do because both of you all do not have the overall to beat him. You don't have the strength. You have the speed, but that's because you're the size of a stick. And that's the only reason why you have the speed. Yeah, I mean, that old man's pretty fast. And wow, those kicks didn't even faze John. And it's not going to be as easy as we thought it would be because there is two of them. But they're not working together. And look at Blaze. I tried to sneak another chair shot in there and it did not work this time. And look at Blaze. What a nice move there. And I know we haven't gotten along. I know that I have said stuff over the course of weeks about you all, and you all have said stuff harsh about me. But we all come to one agreement, and one agreement only. Blaze and Twig must be stopped at all costs. They have no business on this platform. They have no business being anywhere near success because they're not great enough for success. They're a bunch of washed up has-beens, and we don't even know how old the Twig is. How is he still alive? That is my question. You know, this guy, I don't know his age, but he clearly will not stop, and he will not go to the nursing home. And John with a nice attack there, and now going after the Twig. And look at John going after those Twig legs. look at Blaze with the chair shots and John with the clothesline. So John with an epic clothesline there. And like I said, Blaze and Twig aren't going to work together. And that's why they do not have a shot here, because they will not work together. Because it's, you know, it's youth and inexperience versus experience and old. And these two will not get along to save their life. They're going after each other again. They want that championship for themselves. And we got some really good ones tonight. We got a 6-man that's going to determine some contenders at Mania. We also have one heck of a main event. It's going to be one of the best main events that you'll ever see. And the Twig going after John now. But yeah, our main event is killer. You got to give it to DJ. He is one of the best schedulers. He makes some of the best matches. He comes up with some of the best ideas. And he wants to always punish the subs, because they do not do their homework, or they don't do it well. One of the two. But the main event tonight, I think everybody's going with. Because you know how it's Marcus versus Luther at Mania? You know how it's Devin versus Plum at Mania? You know how it's Darkness versus Luke at Mania? Well, guess what? It's going to be 3 versus 3 Hell in a Cell main event. Each of the people that are going up against each other will be teamed with the, basically it's it's Darkness, it's Marcus, and it's Devin versus Luther, Plum, and Luke Razorblade. So that's a killer matchup. And we could get that together because of Elimination Chamber. And Blaze just tried to pin Twig, and that did not work. So, I'm surprised Blaze and Twig are still alive. It's a miracle. But John loves this. You know he's loving this. And he's squeezing the life out of Michael Blaze right now. And Blaze using his elbows. It's a possibility. I mean, if they use their finishers right on John, they have a shot. They do have a shot. It's not a big shot, but they do have a shot. And this is really good for John's resume because it's a triple threat. Of course, it's elimination too. So they have to eliminate him to win the 24/7 title. And look at Blaze. And Twig dropping right on Blaze right after. And John, oh my goodness, just kicked Blaze's face off. And Blaze is going to need some plastic surgery after that one. And look here, Blaze is going for a spin. Oh man, the punishments. Oh man. And I bet you everybody's loving this, not just DJ. Everybody's loving this. We all get along on one thing. And that's one guy done. Now it's up to the Twig. Can he pull this off? John has received some damage here, because he's been against 2 people here. And we'll see if the Twig can pull off this 24/7 title. If you ask me, John's having the time of his life. This is like a field trip for John. He's loving this. The only thing that would be better if it was Clifford Welch. Then it would be better. But otherwise, he's having or Dr. Educator. One of the two. He hates those guys more, but right now he's having some fun, but he's got to get past the Twig first. And the Twig, even though he's a jobber, he's had his moments. And he's going to try to get the pin there, and he got to a 2. So John has taken some damage. And uh-oh. Look at the Twig. Oh, no way. There's no way. And, oh my goodness, if he pulls this off, it would be crazy. And a kick out there. Oh my goodness, John survives. I don't know how he survived that. And look at John throwing the twig around, punishing him. And look at this, a big power bomb. Oh my goodness, that just... Oh wow, he kicked out somehow. I don't think John had him really down good. And look at John stepping on the Twig's back. You know, people say that DJ doesn't look out for him. But he's looking out for John tonight. He's feeding John. And I think everyone's enjoying this. John Michael DeSanta is having the time of his life here. And uh-oh. Oh, man, the poor Twig just continues to be punished. And look here. Oh, my goodness, the power bomb continues. Oh, man, and another one, and this might be over. And John makes it look easy. Wow. John had the time of his life tonight. He's going to be going to Mania as 24/7 champion. So one of you all are going to get a shot at that. Just to let you all know. But, and look here. Oh, come on, John. The ref didn't do anything. Well, come on. We let you have an inch and you take a mile. Come on, John. That's insubordination. You're lucky you're not the 24/7 champion. That would have been a suspension, throwing the referee out, and now playing air guitar. Come on. But whatever. We still had fun with it. And now it is time for this special six-man. On the left, Iron Taylor, Dan, Brandon. On the right, Mitchell, Styles, and Brian. The winner goes to Mania. It will not be for a title match, however, but they will get to participate automatically in Mania. So it's a big deal, and we don't want to see anyone get left out. We're going to try our best, but you know, it's hard. It's very hard to get everybody in a slot. And just to remind you all on that, I mean, we already have a lot to cover here. A lot to cover. We have the tag match. We have the death match. We have the hardcore, the CTL. I mean, and we're probably this will make number 5. So it's going to be one heck of a night. And the 24/7. Yeah. So we have a lot going on. We got 4 singles matches going on just alone. So I don't know if everyone's going to make the cut or not this year. It's definitely not going to be everybody, but we'll try to fit people in if we can. But, I mean, we have a lot to cover already. So winning this match would be big. Of course, someone has to face off with John. So that's still an opening there. There's one opening there. But I think the winner of this match is going to face the Stock Boys and Glory X. That's what I think is going to happen. That's kind of what the manager implied, that since Billy Stone and DJ are already going against 2 people, you know. And I just thought we definitely didn't book some people we should have. So, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There's just way too many people to fill a whole night. But anyway, a lot of people, let's talk about the whole G situation, because on the other brand that will continue on with this story is G's brother was shot at Mania after he uncovered some documents. He started reading them off. It's a lot of weird stuff that he started saying, which implies that the board is in deep, a deep conspiracy with the board, that they have done stuff that they have kept secret. And obviously at the end of that episode, he was shot. But there is no report that he survived. There's no report of his death either. So G has kept us in the shadows, and that's his part of his strategy. He's definitely not happy. Whatever Governor Mocockies tried to do, it didn't work. It made the situation worse now. Because, you know, whether G's brothers are alive or not, he's not in a good mood. It's now, and now he wants more answers. So I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't know how that's going to continue on the main event promo. We're supposed to be hearing from the GM tonight, our great GM, one of the greatest of all time, DJ, who has been nothing but great compared to Mike, who has, you know, been a tragedy, an absolute tragedy. His leadership has been horrible. One of the worst leaderships I've ever seen. So, but anyway, the winner of this is going to get to go to Mania. So it's a big deal. And we should have added some more people actually to this, looking at it, but I think we got confused with a couple of the other participants from last week. You know, but the main event's going to be killer. So you guys are going to love that. Of course, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Hell in a Cell. I'm afraid of heights. But DJ's going to let you all fight each other. And maybe he can knock some sense into your head. And that's going to be cool because you're going to get to see the Hardcore and CTL title face off. And you're also going to get to see the death match. You're going to get to kind of see a preview because it's 3 versus 3. It's going to be great. Hell in a Cell also. So people are going to fly off. 2 out of 3 falls also. So big match main event tonight. And we hope you all enjoy it as this is the final episode before Mania. So after this, we only have 3 more to go. And we'll be finished. And Brian just went into the pole. And went back into the pole. And Styles going after Taylor. Even though they're good friends, both of them want a shot at Mania. And the winner will face off with the Stock Boys and Gory X. I think that's how it's going to go down. So that's going to be fun. You'll get to lose to the Essentials. So the winner of this match will lose to the Essentials. That's basically how it's going to go down. So if you lose this match, it's not really a loss. Because you're just going to lose at the big stage. So if you win. And Dan, what a move on, Mitchell, my bad. Mitchell's new. And you know, Mitchell's been begging for action. Of course, Mike ignores him, doesn't give him any chances, just totally disregards him. I want you to know, Mitchell, that I don't disregard you. I don't. You know, Mitchell wants work. He was asking, when are we going to have this episode? You know, just, and Mike's just saying, well, when I get time. Like, really? No, we do DJ and me do the stuff here. Okay, you don't do nothing. You take forever for your shows. Your shows take a lifetime. By the time that we get one of your shows, Mike, I could finish the whole series of One Piece 2 times by the time we get your show. So that's how long it takes. Took him like 2 weeks. What are you doing? And don't use Christmas as an excuse. That's one day. That's one day. New Year's Eve is not a holiday either. I don't care what any of you all say. You know how I love to work. I love to work. Working is awesome. Some of you all watching, you don't know anything about that life, do you? Because I see you in the ring, sloppy technique, you know, not original. None of you, half of you all aren't original. Sloppy technique, a horrible attitude. I think you have a list of things that you need to change in 2025. And those are the 3 things. Sloppy technique, horrible attitude, and just lack of originality. There is nobody like me. And and everybody knows that. It's unfortunate I have to watch some of these people. But that's part of my job. And I got to feed my son. I have to feed my son. So, I'm willing to do jobs that I don't want to do. Like commentate this, particularly. But I do respect Mitchell. Because Mitchell, he just wants some work. And Mike's like, well, I'll get it done when I get it done. No, we get it done. You don't do nothing. Okay? All we get every week is your sob story. That's all we get from Mike is his sob story every week. And we're sick and tired of it. We're sick and tired of all this drama on that other brand. It needs to go. The FLH is funeral. The F stands for funeral. That's what it stands for. And still no falls from these guys. They really need to step it up. And to kick out there. Styles, what a move there. And a kick out, well, it looks like a breakup there. It's kind of hard to see when, you know, the cameraman can't zoom in. You know, these interns, man, I am going to have a talk with our GM, and we might send a couple of them home. You know, we were going to let them go, you know, through Christmas, you know, and that's our first point. So first point is for Styles. Styles gets the first point. So big point for Styles there. And all he needs is one more to go to Mania, him and his team. And his team, of course, consists of Brian and Mitchell. Brian recently came back too. And I don't know, is Brian a lizard? I don't understand it. But, you know, you are whoever you want to be, I guess. And we're continuing on with this. And a good break up there by Brandon. And look at... Oh, Iron Taylor gets a point. He pins Mitchell. So Mitchell has been pinned. And this is... this is really crazy. So, once we get done with this, we are going to our main event. And then we're going to have our main event promo. Probably not going to be really big, since we are having these... I think all 3 of these matches are going to be incredible. I mean, especially the last one. Oh my goodness. So, the Lizard blows fire in the face. And I don't know if he's allowed to do that. we went over in the employee manual, Brian. You're not supposed to use fire, okay? This is not Mortal Kombat. And Mitchell tried to finish it, but could not get the pin. And it is 1-1, so next fall is going to take this thing. And it has been one heck of a night. That first match was so great. You know, that's what we want to see, is those two being punished every week. And John was the man to do it. You know, DJ and John might not see eye to eye. You know, John is a very anti-corporate man. He's always been anti-corporate. But you got to let him loose sometime. Let that anger out. And we let John have his... we let John basically throw his temper. And take it out on two people nobody likes. So that was fun. And I mean, John just, oh, poor Twig. He is going to need back surgery, if not a hip replacement. And look here. Oh my goodness, Mitchell finishes the job. So it's going to be Mitchell, Bryan, and Styles. WrestleMania. They're officially, and they're going to lose. They're going to lose, because especially if they're facing the Stock Boys and Glory X. You guys are going to lose, but hey, enjoy the W while it lasts. So I'm glad to see these three are going to be going to Mania. They worked really good together tonight, even though Bryan did use fire. And we went over in the handbook not to use fire. But anyway, Marcus, Devin, Darkness versus Luther, Plum, Luke. This is a perfect lineup. Perfect lineup. And I did try to talk to DJ. It's like, can our insurance afford this? Because you know how these people get. And his explanation was, they want to have a death match. They're going to pay the price for that. So he threw him in a cell. He's just going to let them all have at each other. So, and the board's for the death match, but we don't even know who most of the board is. And there's been some crazy stuff going on, including G's brother being shot because he read a document that was encrypted by the board. So it's like, what in the world? If they're willing to go to that measure to keep secrets, and I think one part of the message was, you can't kill him. Oh, I think I know who they're talking about. But what does that mean? It's all a trap was another part of the message. I'll just tell you right now, our great manager got me a bulletproof vest and headgear. I got a shield around my head. So if anyone tries anything for me exposing the truth, they can't kill me. I'm going to say what was repeated that night. And those words were, you can't kill him. It's all a trap. You have to burn it all down. A lot of stuff in there. The board is all bad. And I'm saying it out loud. I got the bulletproof vest. I got the shield around me. Nobody's going to shoot me. Nobody. Nobody's coming after me. What a cell match we have. And this is definitely going to get very violent, very aggressive. People are going to get hurt. We already know that going into this. And that's what these three, they're also going to get to fight with some of the other best competitors in this. Whether you like them or not. You know, I fight with all these guys all the time. They won their places to get where they're at. They're former champions, a lot of them. You look at Luke, look at his resume, former champion. You know, he's done a lot of great things here. Darkness has held that title for a while. They're going to put on another banger like they did before. It's a great rematch to have between those two. And then you got the death match, which, you know, I'm not for, but it's going to happen between Mia and Devin, or Plum, or Mia, whatever Plum calls himself. And then you have Marcus and Luther, former tag champions, and they're not enemies, but this is going to be fun. And it's may the best man win. Honestly, I think the main event could be better. Those two just don't quite do it for me. But, get mad all you want. Get mad all you want. Throw shade all you want. I don't care. I'm speaking truth. We all know, I think the top talent, if you don't include the Essentials and DJ, which are clearly the top with me, the top talent, it's definitely Devin and Plum. I got to give them that. And I would throw Luke and Darkness in there too. They all deserve to be champion over you, Marcus. All of them. So, just keep that in mind. You got there because you got lucky. And that's the only reason why you got there. But a lot going on. And we got two on top already. Can't hardly see. I'm telling you, I'm going to talk to DJ about this camera guy. Oh my goodness, he is so bad. Yeah, it's Marcus and Luther. They're trying to put on a show. Even though these four will put on a way better show than you two will. That's for sure. They even will agree. You guys aren't going to put on that 5-star show like those four will. So, yeah. I'll say it. I don't care. I speak my mind. And if you have a problem, I have a bulletproof vest. And a shield. Do something about it. I'm all barricaded here. Because, you know, my manager protects me. Unlike another manager who doesn't protect his employees. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Mike. I'm talking about you. And look there. Luke Razorblade trying to get that point. Him and Devin are battling right now. Man, this zooming out. What are you doing? Hold still. It's probably one of those interns drink like 5 cans of Mountain Dew before he goes to work. Can't hold still. I'm gonna have a talk with the GM. You know, we let you do this through Christmas. It's a whole new year now. Marcus going after Luther. Oh my goodness, those shots to the face. Just unbelievable. Been one heck of an episode here tonight. And look at Luther throwing in some more strikes. Luther and Marcus having a battle on top of the cell. And it's just a matter of time before everybody else joins. They just have to make it their way. I don't know what they're doing. Oh my goodness, they're caught in a glitch, I think. Oh, come on, guys. Oh my goodness, this is why. This is why, 24. Oh, finally, you guys broke out of your little dance. You guys need to mature and quit getting caught by glitches. What the heck? Finally, they got out of their little stance. I didn't even notice it for a little bit. But, oh man, Plum just went through a piece of the cell trying to mess with Darkness. Oh, Darkness. Oh, they're about to all get on. This is why, DJ, I don't know. I don't know about this decision. This is going to hurt our insurance. But then again, we can take away their insurance. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're doing here. We'll make them pay out of pocket for this. And, oh man, everybody's on now, so someone's going to fall for sure. It's a guaranteed at this point. But what an incredible fight besides that little dance where they all like walked in the same line together like a bunch of goofballs because they got sucked into a glitch. It's like, maybe I was wrong about you four. You know, because Marcus and Luther didn't get stuck. You all did, it looked like. So, oh man, I didn't even notice that until, because I was watching the fight on top. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong to criticize those two because they didn't get stuck. Oh my goodness, and someone just went through. It was, I believe, Luther. Yeah, he just went right through, but nobody's going after him. I mean, that would be a great 1-2-3. Clearly a missed opportunity by these knuckleheads to get a point. And now Luther He's probably going to have to make his way all the way back down. And, of course, someone drops as soon as he gets out. That's how it always goes. That's how it always goes. And now we're, once again, chasing one another. Can you just not wait until he climbs up, Devin? It's like, come on. Are you that impatient? You should have went down there and got the pin. If you actually paid attention for once. I mean, come on. He's too worried about that death match. Ooh, I'm going to be in a death match, everyone. Look at me. This has been a hellacious match, though. It really has been. And a lot of just torture in this. Oh, and Plum just put Devin through the cell. Uh-oh. And going straight for that pin. Wow. Wow. And Devin breaks out of it somehow. And just craziness. And, oh, Luke Razorblade takes a tumble. Oh, my goodness. What? This has just been insane. No points yet, though. And the only ones that could really get points at this part is Devin and Plum. Everybody else is, on top of the cell, which they can't really do nothing, which I think is stupid. I thought you could always get a point that way, but... and Plum gets the first point. Or Mia, whatever he calls himself. That little demon. I'm tired of all these demons. It's like, what is this? It's not The Exorcist or Conjuring. What are we doing here? I mean... And a kick out there. So Devin, it looks like Devin tried something there and could not get it. And Luther falls. Oh my goodness. So Marcus and Luther, they're not buddies here. Not tonight. And it looks like it's a tie now, as Devin gets a point on Plum. So next fall wins. Who's going to take it? And Luke Razorblade gets it. Oh, wow. So, it looks like they beat the champion team, basically. Luther, Plum, Luke Razorblade pull it off in the Hell in a Cell. Wow. What a performance by those three. Excellent performance. And we are now heading to our main event promo. Wow. What a match. And now it is time for our main event promo. So this should be good. We're going to have a meeting, it looks like. It's only DJ and Billy here, though, from the Essentials. And they are here. And we're definitely going to hear from DJ, of course, our great manager, who has been fantastic ever since he took over. Hello, everyone. It's your general manager, DJ, here. And I am here to send you the final message before Mania. At Mania, Billy and I will destroy the #1 contenders for the tag titles, and the Essentials will destroy any sub that stands in their way, and I will remain your leader when this is all said and done. You will pay the price for not doing your homework assignments on time. You will pay the price for not believing in me. Unlike this wonderful commentator, Ken, who always believed in me. You all haven't, and I haven't forgotten. And then once we're done with you all, we're going to take down the therapist who took my home from me. And then said he was going to burn down a brand that only I am allowed to burn down. So let me make that clear to you all. At Mania, you will feel the wrath of the Essentials. And who are they going to be meeting with? I think it's going to be the Governor. That's right. Governor Mocockies and his bodyguard Munatuna. Weird names. I mean, who named these people? I mean, they were definitely drunk. That was for sure. But anyway, this is going to be our final meeting before Mania. So it's a big deal here. And these two are ready to meet with DJ. Hello, DJ. It's your favorite governor, Governor Mocockies, in the house. And, yeah, I have come here to give you an update. First of all, G's brother is in critical condition, so he's not happy at all. And since the only person that he actually cares about is a vegetable right now, that means he's even gotten worse over the period of the last episode until now. You, my friend, I know you don't like these people that are under you, but meet in the middle. Meet in the middle. That's what I've been trying to tell you. You have to meet everyone in the middle. And it's going to be like a triple threat. Because we got G's team, we got the board, and we also have us. Both brands working together, remember. And I know you don't like these people, but you're going to have to work together. Because G told me to tell you, Mike and you are at the top of his list of people to deal with. So yeah, he doesn't like you. And another thing that I wanted to tell you is apparently that file he got, that was leaked. So somebody from this brand leaked the file. So that means we can't trust everyone anymore. Somebody is working with G. And we need to find out who that is before it's too late. But until then, we need to be prepared for part 2. We have until part 2, and I will get my men together. You will get yours together. The subs will get theirs together, and Mike will get his together. And we will be ready for an all-out war. Because it's happening. There is no more negotiating. He's made up his mind. The board made it for him. So, until I see you next time, good luck with everything. Remember, I'm in the middle. I don't root for you. I don't root for them. That's all up to you. That's all your conflict. I am just here to assist you in the final battle. A battle that will be at our doorstep soon.